Bringing it out. It's Adams. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The sure hands. It's Miller. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
Throwing off play action. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks free. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down. The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass, it's Manning. On the move now. He'll throw it now. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Touchdown, Longhorns. They strike first in this national title bout. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Well, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And there's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there, and the defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Horton. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Pulls it in. It's Young. And the defense comes up with the football.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll run it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Here from the shotgun. As the first down is still going. He'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. Longhorns come up to the line and a hurry up. It's a shotgun run call. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Now it's second down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The short completion of the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. Ball handed off. Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. First down and 10.
Boy, just a beautiful hole here opened up by this offensive line. And, Chris, the more I watch this Texas running back, the more I'm starting to really appreciate things like his vision and instincts as a ball carrier. You know he's got that combination of power and speed. When you start to watch him run this football, you can see why defensive coordinators around the country are very nervous when they have to go up against him.
He'll hand it off. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. A play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wide end. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
He's got it inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Dropping back, it's Simpson. He escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Here he goes. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Over the middle, it's Portman. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, down here inside a 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Alabama, as they answer with their first score of this title game. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. To throw, it's Simpson. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Moore. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long, and here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They mix it up with a run. Couldn't quite get to the marker, just short of it. Fourth down now. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. An inside give now from the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day,
trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He lets it go. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air, it's Manning. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
The shotgun handoff here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the run here, lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Well, they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Moves out of the pocket. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender. He throws the interception.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. On 1st down, it's play action. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
He lets it go on the move. Oh, it's dropped. A crucial play there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. He's running out of time here. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, this one could hurt you.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Throws to the tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. You make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. They'll run it from the gun. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking downfield, it's Madden. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And he's not going to get there. Stop short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce.